Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt, and today we are unboxing a new game, Mandalorian Adventures. Hello to people watching. Hello. So I'm going to unbox this today, and then tomorrow I think I will play through the first part of the game, and on live stream as well, I think, because why not? And then I may play through some more. I know quite a few people online have played the first scenario, and I've only seen one other person going further than that. So yeah, I might do more plays of this depending on this game has just come out. It was released in the UK on the 2nd of August, and I got it a couple of days late just because the stuff hadn't arrived. But yeah, so let's get to one of my favorite things, unboxing games. So we'll go down to the table. Here we have the box. And yeah, let's get started. So it's still in its cardboard box, how it came to me. I just got it about an hour ago. So this is perfect for me because I can't resist unboxing games. I want to do it online on my channel, but I get so excited about the unboxing that I sometimes don't do it on my channel. So yeah, that's just how I am. I wonder, oh yeah, it's actually this end. Wow. I'm going to keep this box as well because I'm going to be selling some games, of course. Still can see. Can you see me? Yeah, just about. Some nice packaging, which I will keep as well. And there we go. I will get rid of this down here. And here we have the box. Star Wars, The Mandalorian Adventures. Game designed by Corey Konaka. Wow, sorry. Really butchered that name. A game of daring missions for 1 to 4 players by Unexpected Games. And let's have a look at the back. So, this is based on The Mandalorian Season 1. And I presume, although maybe not, I don't know, I presume they will do like an expansion where you can play more. It's 12 plus 1 to 4 players and 30 to 60 minutes. And it says 1, play as the Mandalorian and his allies, each with their own deck of cards offering unique strategies. 2, live the adventure. Cooperate, fight enemies, and solve dilemmas to complete each mission's objective. And 3, expand your horizons, discover additional rules, components, and mission types, some featuring a hidden traitor. Wonder who that could be. So let's get it open. It's very much in the sort of, the style is in the Star Wars sort of style. A lot of these Star Wars games, of course, they all have the same sort of feel because they're from the same franchise. But there's The Mandalorian and Grogu and IG 99? 66, 99. Wow. I have watched all of these, by the way. I'm quite a big Star Wars fan. I watched them all, even though some of them recently have been a bit Hi, Winnie. Looks sick. Yeah, well, we will see. We will see. Here's my favourite part. Take off the lid. Smell that new game. Smell. No one talks about the smell apart from me. I'm sure people do, but God, I love that smell. So that is the box open. And where should I put that? Up there. And then we have some envelopes. Do not open envelopes 1 and 2. So 2 envelopes. And then we have the rule book. So in the rule book, players embody the legendary bounty hunter and his allies as they work together to complete daring missions inspired by Season 1 of The Mandalorian. And then key concepts. Each game you play a mission from the mission book. Each mission has an objective that you need to complete in order to win. Each mission has a map where characters and enemies are placed. Characters perform actions on the map, such as moving and attacking, to try and complete the objective. Each map features a different environment. Learn these maps well because you will revisit them later in unique ways. Okay, and there is also, as well as the envelopes, there's a guide deck. And it says the guide deck introduces new rules and cards to the game at a fun and manageable pace. This deck contains a variety of cards organized in a specific order. Do not shuffle them. If this happens by accident, reorganize the deck in the order based on the ID numbers shown on the face of the cards. Before and after each game, follow the instructions on the top of the guide deck. This will tell you which missions to play or add new cards to your game. Cards added by the guide deck are used in all future games. Additionally, some components are hidden in the envelopes. So these 2 envelopes here. These introduce new ways to play the game, some features featuring a hidden traitor. Do not open these envelopes until instructed. Stop. Instead of reading this rulebook, you can watch an online video tutorial. I do like a video tutorial. And there's the setup. And difficulty levels, and playing solo or with extra players. There is a solo variant, but I don't think I'm going to use it because it's cooperative. I can just use 2 separate heroes like I would in any normal cooperative game. And there's components, and then we get into playing the game. Quick reference on the back and some frequently overlooked rules and an index, which is good. And then we have some tokens. Lots of tokens. And some characters here. I don't know if these are characters I will play. Yes, I think so. Yes, because on the second sheet as well, there is the Mandalorian and IG. I think it's 99. Is it 66? I can't remember. And then, yes, a couple of other characters I recognise from it. So let's pop some of these out. Really nice, actually. Really nice tokens. You know what? I think I'm going to pop these out because I am going to play this today, but not online. I shall play this. I know that these numbers are sort of go with the missions. So I think there are 4 main missions in the book, but I don't know exactly. So these are all mission specific. So let's pop these out. I love popping out things. Let's pop out all the mission ones and put them in a little tray. I love these little trays that I've got. Where are the other ones? Oh, there. So I put these mission 1. Hello. I quietly enjoyed the smell of the new printing. Who's my favourite Star Wars character? That is a good question. Who is my favourite Star Wars character? Do you know what? When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a baddie. So I think in terms of dark side characters, I think I would have to go classic Darth Vader. Especially as now, you know, originally in the sequels, I didn't love the sequels and I thought his character was handled quite badly. But now with other TV series that they've done, they've kind of fleshed his character out more. And I've really enjoyed that about a lot of the TV series, even if the series themselves weren't always great. Oh, there's a little Grogu here, look. Let me show you. Come on. Look, a little Grogu. We're definitely going to have to look after Grogu. I'm going to put these tokens. Now, I know these are damage tokens. So I'm going to put them in their own little spot. The quality of these are really good, actually. They're quite thick. They seem a bit thicker than a lot of standard games. And a nice feel to them as well. They've got a really shiny feel. I don't know exactly what these are. They have numbers on the back. Oh, yeah, I think I do know. I will talk about that in a bit. So I'm going to put those in there. So we have emptied that. I say we. It's just me. Just me. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Darth Vader, definitely. In terms of my favourite character, I think maybe Ahsoka. I haven't always loved what they've done with Ahsoka, particularly in the first season of Ahsoka. I kind of felt like she was really like grumpy all the time, and I understand why they did that, but I didn't love it. Like, I wanted to see more of her sort of lightheartedness. But once she kind of transformed and went and sort of, you know, went into that other plane, I forgot the name of it, and kind of sort of had that experience, and she sort of became the sort of white Ahsoka. I liked her a lot more then. So yeah, I think probably Ahsoka. Also, I loved her in, you know, like the... I'm so bad at remembering names. This is something you'll find with me. But I liked her in the cartoons as well. I thought she was great in those. What was it? What was it called? Oh my God, Clone Wars. Yeah, Clone Wars. So let's put all these characters over here. Stack them up. But I like a lot of Star Wars characters. Like, I love the Bad Batch as well. Even though, again, I thought like that last series of Bad Batch, there are some episodes that were kind of filler episodes. I really like the Bad Batch. Okay, so that's the second one done with. And then we have the mission book. And yes, so there's a little bit of sort of like catching you up if you haven't seen Mandalorian, about what happens. And then there's the first mission, and then there are more missions, which I think there must be 4, 3. I'm not going to look at them properly or show you. Yeah, there are 4 missions in here. So that's great. So that's the mission book. And then, oh, nice. Yeah, so they've got spaces for all the tokens, I think it looks like. I wonder if they've got anything to say what these are all for. Maybe this is the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And then for some cards. This looks to me like this is ripe for an expansion. These kind of don't fill up these boxes. And I'm wondering. This is good actually because, you know, they haven't used loads of plastic. This insert is sort of a wood pulp kind of cardboard kind of thing. All the cards are not covered in plastic but in paper. I really appreciate that. Like, well, one thing I realise as a board gamer is obviously it is quite bad for the environment sometimes, and it's always good to sell on your games and buy responsibly. It's hard sometimes because you want things you want, but having this sort of thing really makes it, you know, better, or making it better for the environment. I'm so pleased that this isn't plastic as well. I think this might be the first time I've seen that. We've got some standees, which of course have to be plastic. So let us look at what is in the box. So we have a component list here. So let's look at these first. So we have down here, we have some character cards. IG-11, I'm so sorry. Terrible Star Wars fan. So we've got the Mandalorian. We've got IG-11. We've got Paz Vizsla, who isn't really friendly with the Mandalorian at the start, I don't think. We've got Berg, who I don't remember at all. We've got Migs Mayfield. We have Zayan. We have Cara Dune, which I don't think I'll play with her because I don't like the woman. And we have Grief Karga, who's the mayor of that town, but not at the start. I think he becomes mayor in season 2, doesn't he? And these all have novice sides and normal sides, so that is a way of changing difficulty. And then we have event cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have event cards, and these come into play obviously during the game, and they have things on the other side which trigger events. Then we have some reference cards which give steps of the turn. So let me show you that. So we have an action step. So you perform 2 actions, an event step, so we see if we trigger an event, and then a draw step where you fill your hand back up to 4 cards. So we have those, and then we have the specific character cards, which I presume they might add more to from the guide deck, or I'm sure, well, the guide deck definitely adds more cards. So we have the Mandalorian's cards, and these go on specific places and trigger actions, different actions, whether that be attacking, moving, planning, or intel, and some of them just have separate things on which trigger when you put them in certain places. So that's the Mandalorian, IG-11, and Paz Vizsla. There. I mean, I think I've got to play with the Mandalorian in the first one, haven't I? And then these are all the other cards for the other characters. I do remember this character. I do remember that character. Nice, and they will all have different sorts of powers. So let's put them all in one place. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely room for other things, I think. And then we have the guide deck. And it says, when setting up your first game, flip this card and follow the instructions. So I will not look at that, but there's quite a lot of cards in there, as you can see. Quite a lot of cards. Let me just show you. There we go. A lot of cards. And then we have some small cards, which are planning cards. And planning cards, yeah, I think you get these when you do certain things in the game, and they can help you. Yeah. But I don't know exactly. And then finally, we have standees. So we can do this and have the Mandalorian on his little standee, so he will stand up. Great. And that is everything that is in the box, I think. I'm presuming that these go in here, but I don't know whether it says anywhere that they do. Sometimes they don't, they won't say. And there's additional rules at the back. Great, so that is it for now. Let's just see if these go in here. Sure. Sure. These for other tokens. It feels like there's space in this box, I think, for an expansion. I would not be surprised. Okay, so there we have it. That was Mandalorian Adventures unboxing. Oh, have you watched the new Star Wars series? Do you mean The Acolyte? Yes, I have watched The Acolyte. I thought it was okay. I really liked the last episode. There was a great fight in the last episode. I thought it did some things very well. Other times it was a little weird. Like, I think some of the dialogue was weird, some of the characters, and then some early episodes were a bit uneven, I thought. So there we go. Mandalorian Adventures, everyone. I am going to play this today, and then tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream playthrough of this. So please join me for that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.